Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
I didn't get in.
Fun? Where were you?
Hunter got in. I didn't get in.
Everywhere. You were everywhere. Well, you went to the right places because we were at the pump party. It might not have been the scene that you wanted.
There's a lot of men in there.
A lot of guys.
I didn't get in
there.
though. I didn't get in. I think Hunter said he got in. I didn't get in.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
I
went to dinner. I had a nice steak dinner.
It wasn't you.
With Armando, and then we were.
Wasn't you that I saw?
They told me to go home. They said you're not. They said you're done.
All right. So what are you guys doing out here? Now you guys have the same age. A lot of people that don't know, and you played together in AAU ball, which is still I remember both of you. The game that always I remember was the James Wiseman game.
Yeah.
Oh,
we came back in that game. Yeah, we did.
You did.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this big stiff? And then, like, you were pretty good in that game.
Yeah, no, we're just chilling out here, going to a lot of different various meetings and interviews and stuff like that. We just came from an NIL meeting talking about, the future of college athletics and stuff like that. Yesterday we did something for CBS Sports HQ, a preview of the Final Four matchup. So kind of just going back and forth,
Did you guys tell them how much you made NIL? Did you divulge that number?
No, we didn't disclose that, but
Who's
good.
Who's your tax attorney? That's what I want to know.
Oh yeah, you guys
I
have.
want to find out that number.
You guys have CPAs and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's
we got
crazy.
CPAs on deck. For sure.
That's what's up.
You pay taxes this year yet? You see the number?
Oh, it's crazy. It's,
Right?
tough, it's tough being a grown person.
It hurts.
The taxes are. The taxes.
You're in
take
that
off.
high tax bracket already
It hurts.
too.
Yeah,
That's the hard part. Usually when you start out in the real small tax bracket, but you guys are already. You're not in Henson land,
Yeah, nah.
right?
Still, listen, the taxes they hurt.
Yeah,
To this day,
I know.
I ain't played in 2
I know.
years. I still
Yeah,
taxes.
it hurts.
So.
It's essential, but it hurts.
What's it like for both of you being here first? Because both of you expected to be here as players. What's it like, and what was the season like for both of you for different reasons?
Oh yeah, I mean it sucks being here. I don't really care who wins. I'm just going to the game because I got a ticket. But obviously, we had high expectations going in. We dealt with some injuries. We dealt with some departures early on. We won some games. We beat some really good teams. We showed how good we could be at times. I mean, we beat UConn, we beat Tennessee, we beat Houston. So we showed, our highs. We also showed our lows. But that's kind of what college basketball is right now, and how you got to win a tournament. You got to be consistent, and you got to be able to put together 6 straight wins. And unfortunately, we weren't able to do that.
You didn't have enough depth either, I think, without hammering your team. But that was one thing that you need. You need 7, 8 strong, and the injuries didn't help down the stretch.
Yeah,
You called them fraudulent anyway, though, right?
The first time I
They
saw
call us
him,
fraudulent.
no, seriously, the first time I saw him, I didn't say fraudulent.
That's good. No, listen. You
Here's
guys
what I
need to
used. Wait,
talk to
you
him.
got to quote me correctly. What I said was, after the game, I didn't think you could win it all. I didn't think you had enough players. I didn't think you had enough depth and enough
Well,
shooting.
I mean, only 1 out of 360
I
teams
know.
won it, so you
I'm
got a
not going
pretty
on
good
no
shot
limb.
when you say
That's fine.
a team
But you're
isn't
in
gonna win.
Kansas. What are people, you're fighting for national titles. That's what they want to know, and you have beaten a pretty good Kentucky team.
You got lucky. I think if Kevin was healthy,
Yeah, might have been
and-
different.
or I think it might have been different.
What was it like for you? Because, again,
Yeah.
you guys had such a good regular season that I don't want to say come out of nowhere, but kind of came out a little bit out of nowhere because of all the
Yeah.
new pieces.
No, it's been tough being out here because obviously we wanted to be out here, and we look like at all the teams that's out here, and we feel like we're a top 4 team in the country all year we've been. But, I mean, March, it's a mixture of a lot of things, and I think luck is one of the biggest parts of March because some teams get favorable matchups and the ball bounces a certain way one game and it doesn't another game. And I think just for us in the Alabama game, we just didn't make enough shots, especially shots we usually make. And, I mean, it was a tough one, but, I mean, credit to Alabama. They made a lot of tough shots, and they put so much pressure on us defensively by just the way, like, it's threes or layups with them, and they put so much pressure on the rim, too. It's like you want to help, and then when you help, you might as well count the 3 right there.
Were you shocked? Were you shocked at how good Alabama was? A little bit?
A little, but I knew it was kind of tough for us because we obviously we ice the ball screens. We've been so great at that all year, and we want teams to live with the mid-range shots. So for me, it was just a different look because they don't shoot any mid-ranges. So it was just tough, like kind of gauging how to play that. But I mean, definitely was shocked we lost for sure.
I was telling him I went to the practice in Alabama today. It kind of caught me off guard, their athleticism and their skill.
Yep.
they were kind of laughing. I'm like, up close, it was different than seeing him on TV. So did that kind of is something in the game you noticed?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, Sears, I mean, he's an amazing player. Just, I mean, the things that he could do on the basketball court is crazy.
Surprising a little bit, right? Because
Yeah.
he's got a gear that I don't think you see until in person, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Just like his change of speeds and the way he sees the floor and just how much he creates. I mean, he's an amazing player. And I mean, I think if it's one team that could probably maybe pull off an upset with just how great UConn is, even out of all the 4 teams, I think that Alabama can, just because they can take Cleveland away from the basket and they can shoot the ball, and they're going to really put a lot of pressure on them.
Well, you can't say NC State. That's for damn sure.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What's it like playing the big boy there, though? Like DJ Burns, the country has kind of gravitated to him because obviously of how he looks and how he moves and even his personality.
Yeah, I mean, it's just tough guarding him because he has such good touch and he's so big. He's like, says 275, but it's probably
what do you
more
think
like
he is? 310?
More than that.
Really?
And I mean, you can't really, I mean, in college it's so hard to defend the post already. So you get a guy that's so big, quick on his feet. You want to lean on him to stop him from going, but he's so quick, he's going to spin off you every time. As soon as you lean anyway, you might as well count the bucket because he's spinning. So it puts so much pressure on him. But, I mean, with Purdue, I mean, Zach Edey's 325 too, and he's tall, and Purdue doubles the post. So, I mean, it'll be curious to see. But the way Burns can pass the ball, and NC State has been shooting the ball great, it's going to be an interesting matchup.
What do you think of Edey? How good he's gotten? You know, you've played him a couple years in a row here and seen his development. Like, he moves better now. He's just, you know, he's a kid who's only been playing since 15 years old.
Yeah, like you said, he's been moving really good. You know, his conditioning speaks for itself. He played 39.5 minutes against a super physical Tennessee team that can really try to wear you out. And so that just speaks to, you know, how much he's grown. Obviously, offensively, I think from the free throw line, you can see his biggest development. I mean, he gets fouled. He shot, 20-something free throws last game. And for him to be able to, you know, make
That's what's so tough, like, because he doesn't foul and he can shoot free throws.
Right.
So it's like,
What do you do?
what do you do?
So it makes it real tough. So, I mean, his game has really evolved. I think, you know, he's getting better and better. Like you said, he's only been playing for a couple of years. So I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
What do you do? Like, I got 3 bigs here. Like, each one of you, I want to hear this. Like, how the hell – and, again, it's hard because people complain about how he's officiating, right? Both ways. Both ways. Some people are like, he doesn't get enough calls. Other people are like, he gets way too many. Go ahead, Henson.
I was a 4 in college, so I would have had trouble.
No kidding. You were 4?
Yeah, I was a 4.
Shocking.
He was a 5.
But that helped us too, though.
Yeah.
That
would have been good for Burns because I'm backside. I'm flying backside when he gets to the rim. So I would have had trouble with both those dudes. They're bigger. They were stronger. They're stronger than me when I was in college. So this question for the big fellas. But I would have needed help. I'll tell you that.
I would have needed help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with Edey, I mean, the sets that they run for him, like, they know where to get him the ball, when to get him the ball, and how to get him the ball. And, I mean, you surround him with a lot of shooters. I mean, it's just tough. Like,
do you remember him from IMG? Do you really, like, remember him?
No, I remember him. I mean, it was
like, because
crazy.
he was on the B team. I don't know how much
he was on the B team. We had me, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and we had Brandon Huntley Hatfield. Jarris Walker was one of our bigs too. And I mean, I didn't see that coming at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just like,
were you like killing it? Like, guys were just killing him.
Yeah, I mean, he would show flashes. Like, it'll be sometimes like he'll get you under that rim and he might put it on your head and like he'll block shots. But I think for him it was just developing his game, and he was eventually gonna be as good as he is because he's big and he can move and he's fundamentally sound, got good touch, and he can do all those things. But I mean, it's just great to see. But I mean, Matt Painter, he does a great job of developing those big guys. If I'm a big guy and I'm over 7'2", there's no reason why I would not go to Purdue.
I was going to say, I think as big guys too, how they hit him, how quickly on the entry pass, like on the seal, it's right there, so he can just turn. That's another big aspect he has. Like, they must work on post entry
for sure
every day. I mean, they have the best post entry passes I've seen in college, and
Braden Smith. Braden Smith's got.
The best month of the year is here, which is why you need to know that we are partnered with BetMGM. We'll be using BetMGM lines for making all of our picks and predictions, and we'll have special offers for the listeners and the viewers of the Field of 68. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, you can use bonus code FIELD, and you will get up to a $1,500 first bet offer on your first wager with BetMGM. Here's the best part. All you need to do is deposit and bet $10 of your hard-earned money to get it. This is what you have to do to make it work. Download the BetMGM app and sign up using that bonus code FIELD. Deposit at least $10 and place your first wager on any game. You'll get up to $1,500 in bonus bets if your bet loses. Just make sure you use that bonus code FIELD when you sign up. Most importantly, we have some fun stuff coming up for the rest of the NCAA tournament. Bet insurance tokens, college hoops odds boost, and the thing that I love the most, a nice little parlay boost, as well as a ridiculous array of prop bets for anything that you could possibly imagine betting on. From odds on getting to the Final Four to national championship futures, I'm calling it right now. BetMGM is the king of the prop bet. So go download the BetMGM app. Use that code FIELD and sign up today. And while I've got you, a quick request. The best way to support the Field of 68 content you get for free is to engage with us. Rate and review the pod in any podcast app. Like and share the YouTube videos that you enjoy. Tell your friends about us. It all helps in a world where the algorithm is king. And now, back to the show.